Hi there, I'm Kristin with Somatics in Portland, Oregon. This video is going to show you how to do the arch and curl on the diagonal. It's a somatic exercise developed by Thomas Hanna, and it's a great one to follow after you've done the back lift. So if you look at my previous videos, you can see the back lift. And I like to think of the body and this, when you're doing this move, kind of like when you're lying on your belly and you're doing the back lift and you have the opposite shoulder and opposite hip curling in kind of like on a diagonal towards each other, like opposite corners of origami paper. This one is going to flip the paper over, and then those corners are going to curl in the other direction. So you've done the back lift and felt the opposite shoulder and opposite hip coming closer together and releasing. Now we're going to bring the shoulder and the hip towards each other while lying on your back. So let's get started. So for the arch and curl on the diagonal, I'm on my back. I start with my feet comfortably placed on the floor, but I'm going to draw up the right knee with my right palm on my kneecap and left hand over here behind my head. And I'm going to just take a nice belly breath in. The weight's going to shift into the back of the right hip. I like to roll the head off to the left a little bit so I can sense how that maybe drops a little bit more weight into my left shoulder. And then exhale, soften the back. And now I'm contracting on the diagonal, sensing how the left shoulder, right hip come closer together. Then slowly release down. My knee is being held by my fingertips, so my hip flexor doesn't have to have any effort to hold this leg up. As I rest, let everything melt. And then again, an inhale, the pelvis tilts forward, the back arches. I'm no longer holding on to my kneecap, and my thigh bone is drifted out from underneath my fingers. Head rolls to the left. Diagonal contraction from my left shoulder to my right hip in the back. And then as I exhale, it softens and then contracts on the other side of the body. Left shoulder and right hip. Now this doesn't have to be a big crunch move. That's not what we're trying to do here. Just sensing the diagonal contraction and then sensing how your brain is in charge of releasing it. So I'll do it one more time. It's an inhale. Pelvis tilts forward, the fingers and knees drift apart. And then as I exhale, my back softens. The front contracts. And then release slowly back to neutral. And the shoulder relaxes, the hip relaxes, the back and the belly relax. And that is the arch and curl and diagonal. And of course I would repeat that on the other side with the left knee up and the hand behind the head on the right side. So that is arch and curl on the diagonal. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Thanks for watching my videos. To learn more about somatics, please visit my website, thinksomatics.com. I offer small group classes as well as private sessions at my studio in Portland, Oregon. I'm available to work with you via Skype. And if you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends. You can send it to them on Facebook, Twitter, or email it to them, of course. And remember, somatics is just too good to keep a secret. Share the love. Thanks a lot.